Where's my phone? Hey guys. I'm doing good. I'm just very tired. I was gonna film a video for you all, but I can't do it. Like, today was a long day at work. Hey girl. You were right, Aubrey, I am. What's up, William? Nothing much with me. What about you? And hey, Terrence. Thank you very much. I needed a little confidence boost. Nothing much. Wicked little town. Just a long day. Wanted to wind down with y'all. Like I said, I was gonna film a video. I was gonna do the Blood of Zeus reaction. But I got home and I was like, I can't, man. I'm so tired. I can't see the profile picture. It's so small for me. Hold on. I don't know what it is. It's literally so small. Hold on. Here I am. No, I'm not trying to report you. I'm trying to look at your fucking thing. I'm sorry, I really can't see it. It's just a little too small for me. Tell me what it is. Hello. Hey, Shayna. Yeah, I was glad to see you there too. I hope you all did catch that live discussion yesterday. That was really fun. I actually like that a lot. I'll definitely be doing the Avatar The Last Airbender videos with RJ, because that was a good time. We all were just like chit-chatting after the live too, just like about whatever nerdy shit we felt like talking about. So it was fun. It was really fun. Had too much things at work? Kind of. Like today was less busy than it was yesterday, but I had to like do half and half. Half of the day at the pool, half the day at the spa. So I was like playing catch up at both, and it was just a lot. It took it out of me. And you're tired too. Almost everyone at my job was tired too. A lot of them, I'm like, oh, you're not used to, coming back to work, and they're like, no, I'm just tired. I don't know why. Thanks, Simtown. Yeah, I hope to be on there some more too, Shano. I think he wants to do different guests, like, every episode, at least for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But he was definitely like, I want to bring you back for, like, another show. It'd be really cool. I'll be like, hell yeah, dude. I had quite a good time. Might just be the Sunday atmosphere. I guess. I mean, it's my Thursday. I have to work tomorrow, and then I'm off. And I think I'll film a video tomorrow after work, but I'm thinking on my days off, I'm just gonna let my days off be my days off. I'm just gonna start doing videos like on work days, so that I just have long work days and get to really enjoy my 2 days off. But I don't know. I guess it all depends on how I'm feeling. Different guests there weekly, yeah. I watched some of their episode 2 discussion. And I was like, oh, damn, I wish I had been invited for that one, too, just because I could have hung out with all of them there. Like, I don't know, whenever they have, like, different guests and all that kind of stuff, I'm like, I want to be, like, the permanent guest. The permanent guest, so I get to see and talk to all the other guests. Hey, Angel Lover. And Scooby's doing good. He's just staring at me right now. Hey, TLT. Why does my phone keep falling? I'm too tired. Hey, Lucia. I only watched Here's Negan. His range is incredible after his wife died. He, like, flipped a switch personality-wise. No, yeah, I agree. I know some of you have seen the reaction from the fan base for that video that I made. People like despise me. But I said in the episode many times, I'm like, he's a great character. It was a great episode. I think Jeffrey Dean Morgan is a good actor. But they don't care because I don't like Negan. I'm like, him as a person, I'll never forgive. And they're like, well, you're fucking stupid. You're the worst reactor I've ever seen. I'm like, shit, dude. Didn't think you guys would be that fucking mad. Like, it was worse than Attack on Titan. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But I got a little petty. I went through a lot of the comments and I was just like a smart ass back to people. Like in those situations, you're definitely supposed to just leave it alone, let people say what they're gonna say, and just go about your business. But I couldn't help it. I was like, well, fuck you. I couldn't help it. But it was still kind of funny. Hey, Loquacious. I wish I was a permanent guest too. Sound like I need a very long sleep. I just need like a nap, honestly. Like I'm fine throughout the day. It's just as soon as I got home, I was like, ugh, so tired. Joe didn't hit Negan. He didn't kill Glenn because of it. Would you have less hate for him? Probably a little bit, but he still killed Abraham and then tried to make Rosita like practically put her face on the like gore on the bat, and he still ran his community through fear and torture with the idea of like some people have to eat shit for some of us to live like kings, which I think is really fucked up. And he had a harem of wives that he raped, so I would still hate him, but maybe a little less if he didn't kill Glenn. Hey, Gene Lex. What are you all laughing at? Oh, Raimi enjoyed the comment section on that one. Yeah. He like started that. Like, I'm not mad at Raimi, but he was the first one to put on there like, how dare you not like Negan? And nobody understood the joke. They were all just like, yeah, how dare you? I'm like, god damn it, Raimi, don't say that. What's up, Silversight? Yesterday was really fun, by the way. I don't know if you heard what I was saying earlier, but I had so much fun yesterday. It was really cool. After hearing the Attack on Titan guy was a Nazi, I kind of wasn't interested in the show. Wait, what? No, I wasn't paying for the show. What? Who's a Nazi? Like an actor on it? The creator of it? What the fuck? You were laughing about that, Jeffrey. I couldn't help it. I was like, what the fuck? Like, y'all want to be little shitheads? I can be a shithead right back. Like, you think I'm above that? I'm not. Can't believe people are actually hating on you for not liking Negan. I mean, he's like, it's funny because Negan in the show had like a huge cult, and I feel like Jeffrey Dean Morgan as an actor also does. Like, obviously it's not his fault, but he has like a little cult following that do not take kindly to you not liking one of his characters. Yes, Blood of Zeus tomorrow. I'm sorry, it was supposed to be today, but I am very, very tired. No, thank you. I had so much fun. I was telling them how our like conversation after the stream ended was also really fun. Oh, sorry, Loquacious, my bad. Hey, Cal. Self-care, that's what I'm talking about. Especially, okay, that's another thing. It was like, I worked my ass off on Thursday, came home, immediately was like, alright, let's watch this Walking Dead episode, let's edit the fuck out of it as quick as I can, get it up as soon as I can, and then I put it up, and I wake up in the morning to everyone just being like, you're the worst fucking reactor I've ever seen in my life. I was like, why am I trying then? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you all? Y'all can't handle someone not liking a single character. Whatever. I'm still reacting to season 11. And if Negan's in a lot of episodes, I'm going to continue to not like him. They can eat my shit. I don't care. I mean, I wasn't really. Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah. Simtown, yes, I am feeling a lot better now. But that's the thing with depression. It comes and goes, and it hits you sometimes, and then it comes back, or it comes back, goes away. It's just all over the place. But for now, yes, I'm doing pretty good. What's up, Rogue? And don't worry, David. I'm not letting it get me down. I just, if anything, I was having fun being petty, like a petty smartass in the comments back to those people. Like, I highly recommend you all go to that video just to read the comments and see some of my responses, because I felt pretty proud of a few of them. But don't worry, I'm not going to let it get down. I appreciate it. And it has been a little while. I'm glad to see you. The video did get a lot of views, all from people who wanted me to be, sucking Negan's dick like the whole time, and then they only watched, like, my view duration of that video is way lower than it normally is. Like, usually a view duration average is like 6 to 8 minutes, so people watch a majority of my reaction. That one, it was like a minute and a half. Like, they got to the first moment I said, I really fucking hate Negan, but he's a cool character, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, dislike, delete. And they just clicked right off. The creator of Attack on Titan put some weird Axis power shit in anime, like Mikasa was named after a warship. There are some more examples. I did not know that. And I feel bad saying it, but I'm going to continue watching it because the story's just too good for me not to. But I did not know that. Adventure Dome was really fun. I think I might go again on Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, fuck it, why not? I did get a little sick at one point because most of the rides there are just ones that spin you around over and over again. And I can ride a roller coaster all day and night, not get sick. But as soon as I go on those spinning rides over and over again, like, that'll get me. Walking Dead season 11 premieres August 22nd. How is it so soon? Like, are they already doing it? Yeah, how is that so soon? That's weird. I'm cool with it, but that's weird. I was going to go to respond to all those comments on your Walking Dead video, but I don't even watch the show, so I'm not really prepared to engage. No, yeah, don't. I'm not saying, like, go and defend me. I'm just saying go look at my comments. I thought they were pretty witty. I argue that they are not even listening to you. I mean, they're not. Like, again, it's just like you either like Negan and you're smart, or you don't like Negan and you're, the worst reactor on YouTube. And I was like, okay. I feel like I have some pretty solid reasons for not liking him, and still at the same time liking the character, just disliking him, like, as a person. But whatever. People have said that if Negan saves Herschel, it redeems him in Maggie's eyes, and I don't think it's that simple, but it might be enough to let him live there. I agree. I don't think that will redeem him in Maggie's eyes. For me, I feel like Maggie. I'm like, nothing he ever does will ever redeem him 100%. Nothing will ever take away the horrible, horrible things he did. But, I mean, that would be enough for me to, like, tolerate him being around all those people. Like, yeah, I think for sure that would be enough to at least, get Maggie to not kill him. But, yeah, I don't think redemption is... I literally just don't think it's possible for him, for Maggie or myself. And I don't say that to be, like, shitty. It's just, I mean, the dude killed a lot of people and he really enjoyed a lot of it. So it's like, yeah, it's not gonna happen, man. It's just not gonna happen. No, I know Angel Lover, and I totally respect that. Anyone know what's going on with Stranger Things? Wasn't a big fan. I mean, from what I know, they are still planning to do season 4, but I don't think it's started filming yet. Or if it did, they had to stop and they haven't started again. Oh, they started filming in February. Never mind, I'm wrong. So yeah, it'll probably be ready either by the end of this year or maybe like spring or summer of next year. Who's your next special guest for the next Adventure Dome Day? Probably just myself. I like going to theme parks and like the movies by myself. It's me time. I like my me time. Dude, by the time Stranger Things season 4 comes around, those kids are gonna be 25. They're gonna be old. They're gonna 100% have to write in a time jump. Like, there's just literally no way they can play 13-year-olds anymore. Like, they'll have to all be playing high schoolers because they can't. Like, it's just not gonna work. I love Negan, but I wouldn't tell someone they're dumb for not liking him. That's stupid. I agree. It's like, for the longest time, where the fuck did I like that everyone hated? Oh, okay. This will probably get me canceled more than disliking Negan. But I liked Lori, and people were like, the fuck? But when people told me they hated Lori, I was like, I mean, I get it. I don't think that's like a poor decision or anything. It's just, certain characters do it for some others. What's your honest view of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Most people seem to love it, but dude, some guys online are having hissy fits because Marvel's now tackling social issues like racism and such. I mean, I've said it in my reactions and reviews. I love that Marvel is tackling issues of racism and class and patriotism and fascism and everything. I think that's fucking great. I didn't think I didn't think Disney would have the balls to actually do that. And I'm loving it. Like, not only is the show badass, like typical Marvel awesomeness, but it's actually talking about some real things. And I'm not saying other Marvel movies never did. It's just this is the first one, I think, where they're really overtly tackling stuff that they've very carefully danced around before. I love it. Looks like you hit a nerve. Haven't even seen the show, but some of these comments are full length. I know, Jeffrey. I know. They're sitting in there like, There's one in particular comment that made me laugh, but at the same time, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I think it was, he said, like, this is the kind of guy that would, like, hate you forever if, what was it? He's like, if they owed you 1 cent, this is the kind of guy that would just hate you forever and never forgive you. I'm like, how is Negan murdering people and raping 16 of his wives at all equivalent to, oh yeah, you owe me 1 penny? Like, I don't know. There's just the logic behind some of the comments in that. I was like, what the fuck? Caleb and Finn are already looking that way. Yeah. Stranger Things should just stop at season 2, in my opinion. I mean, I like season 3. I think it was the weakest of the seasons, but even the weakest season of Stranger Things is still pretty good. Oh, Walking Dead started filming in February. Well, that's really early for them. Normally they start in April. The Walking Dead started filming in February. Okay, I don't know. I got you. Okay, this is as far as it goes, Thy Revolution. Like, this is it. This is all the little fuzz I get. I can't grow a beard. Like, I don't grow any hair along my cheeks, and I can't connect, like, my mustache to any of the teeny little bit of, like, goatee that I get. So, yeah, no. This is it. This is it. So I'm going to have to shave it off tomorrow. Just going to casually mention Zelda. One day, man. One day. I didn't like Lori, but I didn't hate her. I think the only reason people hate her is she cheated on Rick without showing why. Well, I mean, even then, I'm like, she didn't cheat on him. Like, she thought he was dead. Like, Shane told her, like, yeah, he's dead. And so she moved on. Like, did she move on really quick? Yes. But I also understand in times of, like, trauma and everything, sometimes, you want to feel good. So she hooked up with him, and I'm like, is that a little fucked up? Sure, but I don't know. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't cheating, in my opinion. Which I do still think, okay, everyone on that Euphoria video, you're all like, Jules did not cheat on Rue. I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm like, no. You don't sleep in the same bed together and hold hands every day and not be dating. She cheated on her. It was a momentary lapse of judgment. I don't hate her, but she cheated on her. You can't convince me otherwise. Baby beard. You checked out Love, Death, and Robots? No, not yet. I know that came out like a while ago, but it looks cool. Like all the different styles of animation. Earlier this year? Hopefully it did. Hezekiah. There's some set peaks like leaked. I don't want to watch them. I want to go into it fresh. I've already watched every trailer that Black Widow has coming out, so I feel like that movie's not going to surprise me as much as I want it to. But by the way, that new trailer that dropped for Black Widow, whoo, that shit looks good. I guess I could rock a mustache a little bit. I don't know, even the mustache is like it's thicker than it looks right now. I will say that because I don't know, my hair grows like kind of blondish, but it's like it's not like fuzz, like it actually is kind of coarse, like a real mustache is supposed to be. Yeah, maybe one day I'll shave everything but the mustache, see how it looks. I feel like it would look kind of weird, but I'll try it. This shirt, yeah. I like this shirt. It's really thin, so it lets my body breathe. I just feel that Stranger Things is just reusing the same storyline for each season, just a different version of the Demogorgon. I mean, that is true. That is definitely true. But that's also why the show's not my favorite or anything. It's a fun time. It's good nostalgia for anyone who lived in the 80s or anyone who wishes they did. It's good editing, good production design. You know, it's just a romping good time. I thought Shane and Laurie had a thing going before Rick was shot. I'm pretty sure they didn't. I mean, I guess that might have been implied that they did, but I know they've never confirmed if that's true. I never took it that way. And if they did, like, yeah, that's fucked up, Laurie. That is super shitty. I'm jealous of your facial hair. I get what you have and more in 2 days, so I have to shave it all the time. Yeah. I wish. I know it's a hassle having to shave all the time, but I'm like, dude, it doesn't help when people think like, oh, you're like 12 and you also can't grow a beard. Like if I could grow a beard, there would be a lot less people thinking that I'm like 16 years old. Jules cheated in your opinion? Thank you. She did, okay? She did. It's okay. Momentary mistake. We can move on from it. It's not too bad, but she cheated. She definitely cheated. Watch Chaos Walking yet? No, I have not. I don't know why. I don't think it's gonna be that good, but I've heard some people say it actually is decent. But I do have a friend who read all the books, and she was like, yeah, that was all 3 books in one movie, and they cut out the second book entirely, so I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks. But I've never read the book, so I might like it. At least we can all agree that Negan is way better than Laurie. In terms of a character, yes, 100%. In terms of me liking them, no. I definitely liked Laurie more. But Negan is a great character. Like a really great character. I'm glad he's on the show, which I fucking said in the review and the reaction. People didn't even get to that part before they were like, you fucking suck. Hey, Raimi. You got me in trouble in that Walking Dead video, damn it. Stranger Things is starting to get boring. I mean, if they can do something different and interesting in season 4, I'm down for it to keep going. But yeah, I mean, if it's the same exact thing where it's like, all right, monster comes from the upside down, they deal with it, one of the characters is constantly getting fucked over by said monster, and then they wrap it up, then yeah, it'll be like, okay, you're just doing the same thing again and again and again and again. Stranger Things filmed in Lithuania, wrapped up in Georgia, and rumored to have moved to New Mexico with a possible wrap-up by May. Okay. My porn stash. I think mustaches look good on some people. You seen Tom Holland's Cherry? No, but I heard it was really awful, so that's kind of going, that's on the list, but it's like way down on the list. I'm like, I'm not racing to see a movie that's hated by so many. agree with the Jewel stuff. I just think they have to sit and have a deep talk. I agree. I don't know where all you were in the comments section for that video. I had so many people like, she didn't cheat. I'm like, someone help me here. Yes, she did. Maybe it's just the lighting. I mean, that's also part of it. Right now I have like my orangish light on, and it just kind of makes the hair blend into my face. Because I don't know if you noticed, but when I'm filming with my blue and red lights, it looks a lot darker, more noticeable. But still. Love, Death, and Robots is so underrated, needs to be seen. I will. Don't you worry, I will. The one who triggered the Michael hate on the fucking Dead video. Watch the first 4 episodes of Invincible on Prime. I'm hooked. Is it only 4 episodes, or is it going to be like a full season? Or is it just like a really short season? Because my friend Alex, the roommate, just watched it. And I'm pissed. I got spoiled for something on Invincible. I'm like, fuck, I didn't want to see that. But it was like the first thing that popped up on my YouTube page, and I was like, shit. That would have been cool to have seen it for the first time, and that's what I get for waiting, but oh well. Rami, you got me in so much trouble. I just feel like if 2 people mutually don't say we're dating, and what Jules did wasn't really cheating, like her understanding of their relationship. Okay, I understand they never said the words, but again, you're sleeping in the same bed together, you're holding hands at school, you're doing everything together, you're making out with each other. I'm like, you're dating, like you're together. Like, I don't know. That's just me. Like, if I was ever dating someone and we were doing all that, and then they hooked up with someone else, I'd be like, the fuck is wrong with you? They're like, oh, we never said we were dating. I'm like, do I have to say it? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I don't know. That would piss me off. So I'm just saying how I view it. I think they're dating, but maybe not. I haven't seen the special episodes, so maybe there's something more going on there. I also haven't seen the finale. So Mephisto is the power broker. Yeah, for real. I still am a little disappointed they didn't do the Mephisto, but whatever. It happened. Hey, Black and Conscious. How you doing? I hope you're doing better. Sorry, I'm trying not to miss comments. Hey, Roman. Been a little while. Don't cut your mustache off. They might think you're 12 or something. Yeah, well, they already do, so might as well. Yeah, I'll try and just leave the mustache, see how it looks. I've left just the soul patch before, and I actually kind of liked that. I thought it looked alright. Made me look like I was straight out of the 90s. I heard Chaos Walking was not that great of a movie. I mean, I've heard both. Hey, Digital Loop. Are you the 21 Jump Street version of 16? Okay, I could be in the 21 Jump Street program, because no one would question whether I'm in high school. They'd be like, oh yeah, for sure. You sure you're not in middle school? Also watched Apple TV's Calls this weekend. Super innovative, and I'm super impressed. Interesting. I'm like 100% uninterested in Apple TV, but if they got something good, then it might be worth it. Featured a Hanoi song, and oh no, yeah, I saw that comment. Thank you for that, by the way, 'cause as soon as I looked it up, I was just jamming to it for a little while. Does anyone know what the song playing during Sharon's party was? Because I know I've heard it before. I watched Made for Love. Interesting premise and very weird show. I like weird. Stranger Things is very similar to Beyond Two Souls. There's just various similarities between them. I don't know. I don't really think they're that similar. Like, maybe a couple similarities, but overall, I think Beyond Two Souls is pretty different. I sort of love horrible characters. The more others hate, the more I love them. I mean, that's fair. You totally, like, there's nothing wrong with that. I might be in the minority with this, but in my opinion, the first 3 seasons of The Walking Dead were the best. I don't think you're in the minority with that, but I still think the 4th and 5th seasons were the best in my opinion. But I mean, that's just me. How was I supposed to know the statement would be a Walking Dead crazy bait? Well, you do now. For season 4, I would like them to focus on the kids growing up now that they are split from each other and fucking cut Will's hair. I'll bet that they don't have the same haircut for Will anymore. I think there's going to be some big character development for Will in the new one. Hopefully a revelation that he's gay, because I feel like they've been hinting at it for a long time, and I would love that to be a part of his character. Watch Made for Love, got distracted 15 minutes in, so skipped for now. No. Oh yeah, and happy Easter, everybody. I forgot. Scooby, you being good? You gonna stop barking? Good boy. In season 4 Stranger Things, if they'd focus on other kids with powers and had good storylines that aren't entirely focused on a weird monster, would be great. I don't know if I want to see other kids with powers. I thought Elle's sister's storyline was kind of weird. Like, I wasn't really digging it. Started watching Atlanta because of you bragging on how good the show is, and I'm up to the episode where Tobias Walter. Oh my god. What was his name? It wasn't Tobias Walter. It was fuck. What is it? Teddy Perkins. Teddy Perkins. That episode was unbelievably uncomfortable to watch. Like, I love that episode, but holy shit, that was like actually kind of scary. It was so good though. I know, Victor. I will be watching The Leftovers. That's one of the next shows that's coming up. The show will make you think a lot. I don't know if my brain can handle it, but yeah, that's coming up. That's like one of the very next ones. Not you predicting people will give you shit for not liking Negan, just like people are giving you shit for not liking some characters in Attack on Titan. At least in Attack on Titan, they're a little bit kinder. Like, the Negan fans are fucking, like, ruthless. Although, to be fair, I think a lot of them are, like, really young, because the... I hate to be an asshole, but the way some of them were commenting, I'm like... I actually think you might be like 12 or 13 years old, but maybe not. Maybe they're just stupid. But yeah, in Attack on Titan, I don't know, man. Like, I don't like certain characters. It's not a big deal, but I can already see, like, I guarantee I will feel bad for the characters that people want me to feel bad for. It's just, I'm not there yet. Like, I'm on the 3rd episode. Like, give me a second. To feel the sympathy I'm supposed to feel, because it's not happening yet, but I bet you it will. But yeah, people are impatient. Weekly episodes for Invincible. Alright, sweet. Did you get high after the stream yesterday? I did, actually. I did. Me and my roommate watched a bunch of Avatar The Last Airbender, and got kind of high. It was fun. Yeah, I mean, no spoilers that I haven't already seen. I got one really big one, and I was like, fuck. But beyond that, I want to go into it fresh. I hate to say this, but I don't think Tom Holland is going to be as successful outside the MCU Spider-Man franchise, but we'll see. You see, I think he will be, because the other movies he's been in before Spider-Man, I'm like, he's a good actor. Like, he's a really good actor. So I think he'll be fine. But I think that movie was just not the best choice. Aren't you gonna move on fast if someone cheated on you, sir? Someone has cheated on me. It's happened to me twice. I'm not a fan of it. Hate that whole you're not dating unless you say it. That's why I sort of hate 500 Days of Summer. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just how I feel. Like, I can see why some people are like, no, unless you say it, you're not dating. Like, I get that, but I don't feel that way. And I'll make sure to make that clear to whoever I end up dating. Speaking of, someone offered to top me today. There were these two like really sassy gay guys who I was helping at the pool today. And they were just like, oh yeah, we met in Palm Springs, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, oh cool, I haven't been to Palm Springs in a while. And they were like, why'd you go to Palm Springs? And I was like, honestly, to hook up with a couple guys. And they were just like, oh. And then they, we started talking about Palm Springs, and they were just like, so what are you, like, top, bottom, switch? What is going on? And I was like, I'm total bottom. And they were just like, okay. And a little bit later, one of them came up and they're like, I'll top you. And I was like, sir. For one, I am at work. And two, I'm not fully vaccinated yet. And 3, which I didn't say to him, but he wasn't quite my type. But still, I was like, damn, he was very forward. Just said it straight up. And yes, I went to Jack in the Box to Jack in my ass. It was very good. I love their hash browns. You look like a German Captain Hook mixed breed. I mean, it's not a bad thing, I don't think. Back home, me and my mother made up. Oh, good. Came out as trans to her, which didn't really go well, but I'll respect her rules until I get out of the house and my own shit. Well, I'm glad things are better. And it's too bad that coming out didn't go well, but I'm glad you did. And if you need anything, you know, I know everyone here has pretty much got your back. What's a yoni egg? Oh. Oh. Thank you for that, Zakia. Ted Lasso is fantastic on Apple TV. Okay, alright. They're emotionally cheating when words are not spoken in the relationship, trying to justify the cheating, having cake and eating it too, warning signs of a narcissist. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, Michael, you would fit into the 21 Jump Street. Nobody would suspect anything. They wouldn't. They would not. Because what was it, Jonah Hill, that was always constantly, they were just like, you look like a 40-year-old, what the fuck did they say? You look like a 40-year-old, 10-year-old or something. So, Julieta? Okay, child, think of the children. Well, he's not even like a child anymore. I'm pretty sure the actor is like 17 or 18 years old. He could play a character that old too. They've all grown up so much. Happy Gay Bunnies Day. Oh, excuse me. Get Will a haircut, a boyfriend, and a slice of Chicago's pizza. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Him getting powers would also be accepted. I would also be okay with that, but I'd be okay with him just not. I'd be fine with Elle being the only one that has powers. Like, I'll let her be, you know, special in that way. But I want Will to be gay on a personal level because I see myself, out of all the characters on that show, in Will the most. Like, in that very first episode, I was like, oh, he's like a sweet little kid, and his mom and him are really, really tight. And I was just like, I definitely, like, see myself as him, especially when I was a kid. And I had a bowl cut when I was a kid, too. So, definitely want him to be gay. And they've hinted at it. They've been like, oh, maybe. I'm like, come on, do it. Don't be pussies, do it. Does anyone have bunny ears? I do not. Made a Halo for Easter. What is Halo? That sounds familiar. I feel like Ronnie's family has made that for me. Right now, oh shit. Right now I'm watching Alice in Borderland. I have 2 episodes to go. It's about 3 friends that end up in a death game. Losers die. Winners get more days on their visa. People that don't play die. Well, I guess I'd be playing. Does anyone know when The Nevers comes out on HBO? It gives me vibes from the fantasy book series Midnight with Charlie Bone. I haven't heard of it. Or I probably have and I just forgot. I stopped watching The Leftovers, forgot about it. It's a slow burn. I'll try to get into it. That's what a lot of people said about Watchmen too, though. Hate that trope when one sister has powers or is incredibly skilled. They have to bring in another deranged sister with the same skills. Kamiga kill. Yeah. I'm like, it's okay. You can just let Elle be the one, like, really badass person. Just give her a formidable challenge. Like, I don't think you need to have multiple people with powers. But that's just me. Has everyone seen Kong vs. Godzilla? Nope. I still have zero interest in watching it. Like, the movie that's going to get me back to the theaters is Mortal Kombat, but I mean, I've heard some spoilers from Godzilla vs. Kong, and I'm like, I mean, if you're into kaiju stuff, it sounds like it'd be an entertaining movie. If you don't like Negan, we don't like you. You are worse than him. Yeah, that is actually one of the comments on that video, and I was like, okay. Like, I don't think I've ever tortured and killed someone while laughing about it, but sure. I don't like him, so I guess I'm worse. Is that the spoiler for the end credit scene of Invincible? That is a big one. I don't know if it's an end credit scene. I don't want to say it in case anyone here hasn't seen it, because it is like a big spoiler. It just has it's a trying to think of how to phrase this. It's a big moment with Omni-Man and several other characters. I was just like, it popped up on my feed, and I literally scrolled my mouse like over the thumbnail to get to another thumbnail, and it started auto playing a part of it, and it showed some shit happening, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then that spoiled it for me, so I was like, damn it. It reminds me a lot of The Boys, so I'm like, and people have said it's way better than The Boys, so I like have to watch it to be like, I don't know, from the little spoiler I got there, it seems almost exactly like that show. And if it is, that's less impressive than what people have been telling me it's like, but you know, I still haven't seen it, so I don't want to make any prejudgments. Who's a fan of cheating? I guess cheaters. I don't know. I hate that my mind goes to bottom when I see femtops because the same thing used to happen to me, but it's like, I don't trust you. Okay, these things. I mean, no, yeah, they were definitely very femme, but I think they were both very switch as well. Because yeah, he was pretty. He was on it. He was just like, I'll top you. I was like, shit, okay. You just hit me with that out of nowhere. You guys get to see Kong vs. Godzilla on HBO Max. We're here in Canada, could only rent it for $24.99. I mean, the window's not too long, but don't worry. And yes, twice. Consent is important for dating, but if you doing girlfriend before wife, be happy shit, that's a relationship. Thank you. At work doesn't mean a thing. It does for me. I'm not trying to lose my job. You work in one of the hotels, you cannot be like hooking up with the guests. Like, if you get found out, like, you're fired immediately. So yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm good. And it does feel kind of good to be hit on, yes. It doesn't happen very often, so it was nice. It's just shocking. What's that, handsome head injury? Good, kind of stupid fun, not as good as King of Monsters. I wouldn't know, because I didn't even watch... Or actually, I did watch a majority of King of Monsters, but I was just bored one day. My mother basically said my brother doesn't need to be around all that, and I don't need to do this for attention, I need to stop being a follower when legit. Well, she clearly doesn't understand, but, you know, maybe someday. Is it just me, or is Michael cutting in and out a bit? I probably was. My... whatever it's called, my stream rate was going out. Get hit on while at work. Maybe it just goes right above both your heads most of the time. Maybe. I don't know. Most gay people don't even know I'm gay. They're like, you don't sound gay. You don't walk like you're gay. Like, I'm sorry. King of Monsters was great, minus the humans. I cared not an ounce for any of the cast except Ken Watanabe. No, yeah. I mean, does anyone go to a monster movie to watch, like, the humans? I'm curious. Hey, Matty Isis. Haze's bowl cuts need to catch a beat down. I was a child. I was, like, 7 years old when I had a bowl cut. It's not like I had a choice. Thought no hookup and just dating. Yeah, well, when you live in Vegas, it's not so easy. Shaved ice dessert with everything on it. Oh, no, I don't think I have had Halo then. Ronnie's family's not big on dessert. They're more on, like, eat so much you explode for dinner. What episode did they hint at that? Well, there was the episode when Will was getting pissed at them because they didn't want to play D&D with him, and he leaves, and he's like, all you care about are these stupid girls, and he's just like, it's not my fault you don't like girls. And you see Will give him a look like, oh shit, dude, that really fucking hurt. And he's just like, look, I'm not trying to be a dick, it's just, you know, we're not kids anymore, blah blah blah, and then they move on from it. And I felt like it was a strong hint, like, doesn't like girls, huh? It's a possibility. Do you like Evangelion? Yes. I never tortured or killed anyone that you know of. Exactly. That you all know of. It's okay, Remy. Invincible is better than The Boys because the story and every detail and plot is planned. I mean, from what I can tell, The Boys is too. It's just, I don't know how I feel about, like, taking superheroes to such a dark level. I don't know, it just takes out, like, the enjoyment factor of it for me quite a bit. And I know some people love it because they're like, this is what it would be like. And I'm like, yeah, sure, but I don't watch superhero stories to see what the real world would be like. I watch them so I can get away from the real world. Versus the way of the future. Not for me. That's tired. So not a single hookup while at work? I didn't say that. But I shouldn't have done it. Happy Easter, Zach. Does that work? I feel Michael cannot be swayed in any way. Yeah, not really. The more people pester me to do something, the less likely I am to do it. That's because I'm petty. Never forgive Negan. He brutally bashed people's brains in front of their loved ones. It's Mexican cartel sadistic level brutality. That's what I'm saying, Roman. I'm like, I think he's a great character. Like, his backstory, I felt bad for him. I genuinely did. I think he's very interesting. He's very funny. He's very charismatic. But I'll never forgive him for doing those things he did. I'm like, and I don't think you should, honestly. Like, if people like him, sure, that's your choice. But I think it is perfectly within reason to be like, no, I'm never gonna forgive that piece of shit. It was as if Invincible was supposed to be a regular show with real people. However, because of the pandemic, they decided that it was going to be animated. Well, I mean, animated's probably a better way to do it, honestly. There's just stuff you can do that you can't in real life. You don't walk like you're gay. Okay, but I've had people actually say that to me. And they're like, you walk like a straight dude. You're just like... like, that's how I walk. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. It's no shade, but Invincible story is very cliche and gives Disney vibes apart from his fake gore. So not a fan. What Easter activities did you guys do? I worked. That's it. Ooh, retracted message. Makes me interested. Wonder how gay guys walk. Apparently not like me. Oh, hello. Thank you. I watched your Dark Reactions. Oh, thank you. I love that show. Still my number one. I'm finna gag when I get tits. Well, that's on her, you know? You gotta live your own life. One person cliches, another's homage. It walks that thin line very well. Okay. Ronnie hasn't made me food in a long fucking time, which I take offense to. He's a fucking chef. Like, he should make me more food, damn it. He just makes it for his girlfriend. I'm like, whatever. I guess. The Boys Season 1 was much better than Season 2. See, I like Season 2 better because Season 2 finally showed the evil pieces of shit finally get shit on just a little bit. Season 1, I felt like it was just non-stop. The good guys never getting anything. And I'm like, man, this is depressing. And the Boys' heroes aren't heroes at all. They pose as heroes. That's the base of the story. So that show gets the pass. I mean, for me, it doesn't. It's sort of like, yeah, they pose as heroes, but it's like, again, that's a satire on, like, in the real world, superheroes wouldn't actually be heroes. They'd just be, like, people doing whatever the fuck they gotta do and calling themselves heroes. And I'm like, I don't know if I like that, though. Like I said, I watch superhero stuff to get away from the real world, not to see what it would really be like. There's some rare exceptions, but I don't know. Especially when it comes to superheroes. I'm like, I just want to have a good time, man. Like, it can be dark, it can be gritty, but not so much that I'm just like, man, fuck this. There's some DC comics that I think go too dark, and I'm just like, man, this isn't even enjoyable. Like, I can't deal with this shit. Like, The Bat Who Laughs, I fucking don't like that storyline. I thought it was like too dark. It was so fucked up, I couldn't handle it. I was like, nah, man, this is fucking lame. Season 2 had better everything else. I guess. There is a story there, and you're never going to hear it because I'm not trying to get fired. We've seen Hunters on Amazon Prime. No. Was it worth it, though? Yeah. Yeah, it was worth it. Is Walking Dead even worth watching? Haven't watched in years. It is now. Season 7 and 8 were really bad, but Season 9 and 10 were actually really good. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it again. I like the first episode of Invincible, but from what I'm seeing, it's not my thing. You just see that walk, to quote RuPaul. I guess I do. I don't know how to do it. Like, it's just not who I am. I filed my taxes. Oh, fuck, you just reminded me I gotta file my taxes. I think I might do that on stream, actually, because, like, I gotta do them. Is this tax information? What is this? No, it's not. Okay, alright, okay. Hey, Muddy. Thank you. I'm glad someone will cook for me. Ronnie, if you're watching this. A little bit of shade there. Hey, buddy. You look, act, and seem a lot like my friend Australian Adam. Is his name Australian Adam? We met when I lived in London. You two even have similar interests. Well, he sounds like a cool dude then. And Ronnie does need to cook for the best friend. Like, goddamn. No shade, you clearly haven't read a Moon Knight or Punisher comic. Okay, alright. I definitely have, and you kind of got me there. Those storylines can be very dark. And I'll admit, once again, certain Punisher comics are too fucked up for me. I'm like, man, this fucking sucks. Like, I don't like this shit. I'll never get over the comic where Punisher, like, scooped Spider-Man's fucking eyeball out. I'm like, no, dude, like, this is not my thing. Moon Knight, I don't know. I don't think that ever got, like, fucked up to a point where I didn't enjoy it, but, I mean, it had its moments where it went pretty far. Where the fuck are all my tax information sheets? I had them right here. You guys pay taxes, so you're supposed to. Still bugs me that The Walking Dead outbreak took place 12 years ago. That does not make sense to me. I'm like, I don't think that... They have to have retconned it, because, like, that can't be right. It's a telling smile. Well. Hunters is about Nazi hunters. I think Jordan Peele directed. Ooh, if Jordan Peele's involved, then I'm in. No story time. Nope. Could you handle the bad Superman in the Zack Snyderverse? Nope. I don't like it. I'm like, dude, if you're all powerful, it's not fun to watch you be evil. I mean, it's not necessarily fun to watch a good person be all powerful either, but Zack Snyder's version of Superman in particular is so ridiculously overpowered. I'm like, what's the point? Like, I don't know. I'm okay with fucked up things happening. I'm just not okay with you going so far with it. Like, I don't know. Don't think the shock value is necessary. To me, it's kind of like when they throw rape into a show. They're like, oh, look how fucked up that is. And I'm like, well, you didn't need it. Wait, someone disliked the stream? I can't see my dislikes. I can only see the likes. Who disliked the stream? Probably someone who's like, I got to see what he's saying about Negan. I was like, well, you're not going to like it. Okay, seriously, where the fuck did all my taxes go? I kind of need that shit. Oh, it's been in my fucking lap this whole time. So this little sissy finna come up to me talking about it. It's UK, grab my orange juice and instantly splash that O. Well, Certainly are. If we're superheroes or villains, what universe would you want to be in? What would your powers be? And what would your code name be? I would want to be in the Marvel universe. I would want my powers to be... I basically want to be Living Lightning. I don't know who here knows about Living Lightning. His name's Miguel, I'm pretty sure. So automatically I'm like, alright, you're pretty cool. But yeah, he can literally turn into like a living form of lightning to travel like really, really fast. And he also can like shoot bolts of lightning out of his hands and everything. I love electricity powers. I think they're very cool. You should look into Hunters on Amazon. I mean, I will. If you'd want to be on a super team, which one would you want to be on that? Which one or who'd you want to be on that team? I would want to be part of the Justice League. And if I had to be someone on the team, it'd be the Flash. I would want to be the Flash. He scooped Spider-Man out of channel. Sorry, let me laugh. He did though, and it fucking also like broke his back at one point too. He like completely incapacitated him for like forever. I was like, dude, this is bullshit. Made me hate the Punisher for a long time. Is this right? Sorry, I hate taxes, dude. They're so fucking annoying. Okay, I got... Jesus, my Walmart taxes. I'm so glad I got those. Wish I did not get that job. Like, that was such a bad decision. Ooh, that hurts. I made less than $9,000 last year at my job. Because I stopped working at it, like 3 months into the year. Ooh, that hurts. Ow. Australian people are weird looking when being too good looking goes wrong. I don't know. We had some Australian people at the pool the other day. I was like, damn. The IRS gonna have to come get me. Be careful because they fucking will too. The Australian part before friend, not his name. Superman should always be a Boy Scout for better or worse. I agree. I think that is what makes that character work. When you make him lose his inhibitions, no longer really works for me. Like, that's why you have Batman, who's not all powerful, but has very few inhibitions. Like, there's got to be the balance to it, you know? And I don't like when they're like, oh yeah, they're super fucking powerful, and they don't give a fuck. I'm like, well, then nothing can ever stop them. Like, that's the done deal right there. Like, why are we even watching this? Like, it's over. Always one of the writers, and I'm fucking watching that. My theory is that those flashbacks are possibly told from Negan's perspective, since most people don't even know how many years have passed. The princess proves this isn't in the... I guess that's true, but I don't think that's why they said 12 years. I think they made a continuity error. Did they dislike it after I said no more story time? Well, I can't tell the story. Like, I really can't. I'm not trying to lose my job. So the Negan thing can be the unreliable narrator trope. Like I said, I don't think that's what it is. I think they just made a continuity error. Rape in comics, TVs, movies is so oversaturated. It's the go-to thing to be edgy, and I'm an evil little bitch, so I know some messed up things these shows can do. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I just don't think being super fucked up and dark is necessary to prove a point. Like, to me, it always just seems like it's kind of cheap shock value. Not always, but a lot of the times. Been binge watching your Euphoria reaction. Oh, sweet. The finale episode is coming soon, Eric. I apologize for being slow on the reactions, but it'll be at some point this week. I don't want to give a specific date because I've just been working a lot at my regular job, and it's a lot. I'm tired. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to go use the bathroom, but I'll be right back. I just need more time. Hello. Sorry, I'm back. Totally want to be in the DC Rogue Gallery. Harley Quinn got me back into DC Comics. I like Harley Quinn. I think mildly, just a teeny little bit overrated, but I like her more than Joker, who I think is super overrated. Joker's great and everything, but he doesn't have to be in every single DC-related everything. Isn't it the same as Monica Rambeau? Is what the same as Monica Rambeau? I just went to the bathroom. I don't remember what we were talking about. I still haven't watched the Harley Quinn cartoon series. I need to. Everyone says it's so good. Shit, I'm so far behind now. Hemsworth Brothers, Simon Baker, Eric Bana, Heath Ledger, Ryan Quanten. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Australian. Living Lightning like Jennifer Paris from Black Lightning? I mean, yes, it's kind of like that. It's pretty close. I'm pretty sure I'm saying the right thing. Like, Living Lightning is a Marvel character. I know I've seen him. Yeah. And is his name not Miguel? No, yeah, Miguel Santos. And he literally turns into like a living form of lightning, and he's fucking cool. He's so cool. He's so dope. Very underrated character. I don't mind rape in media, but depends on how it's done and to whom. I hate that women tend to get raped and it's supposed to be sexy, like rape a dude already. It's about equality. See, even that, I'm like, I just don't think it's necessary. Especially, it's like if you're gonna have that be a part of your story, like, okay, I kind of wish you wouldn't. But I suppose in some cases it's like, yes, this is a key part of the story, whatever. But do you have to show it? Like, do you have to make it, like, so in your face? I don't think so. And yes, this is a jewel. Do I mourn classic tobacco? Fuck no. That is the worst. I had one of those and I was like, I'd much rather smoke an actual cigarette. You ever seen the Winx the Fate Saga? No, I have not. I saw a TikTok about this girl and people she thinks is ugly hot and hot ugly, which made so much sense, but no sense at all. I feel like I would definitely find some sense in that. Kind of like Livewire, yeah, but Livewire, well, I mean, yeah, actually, it's pretty much like that. Never be able to take Winx the Fate Saga seriously. I'd watch it and see if it's fun to poke fun at, like Twilight. Does no one know Living Lightning, though? My grandma started watching The Boys. She's really into Butcher. Should I worry or thank God it's Homelander? I'd be a little worried. I'm just glad DC Films is stepping up the plate with a full-on Zatanna film. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. I also wrote Promising Young Woman, which is amazing. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope they do it right. I'll never forgive Netflix for that dumpster fire of a show. It's like they really did my girls wrong. Yeah, I've never seen it. At least Superman has kryptonite as a weakness, but Homelander, maybe taking away his milk stuff. Even that doesn't stop him. He's just like obsessed with fucking milk because he has mommy issues. But even the kryptonite thing for Superman, it's like it only works so much, you know? Like, he can still find a way to get away from said kryptonite. And there's not enough of it for it to like constantly be a problem for him. What are you guys all talking about with the chair? What happened with the chair? Did my chair move while I was gone? So that was probably Scooby, like underneath it, like moving it around looking for food that I dropped. My name would be Salem Paradox, and I'd have telekinesis, telepathy, flight magic, spellcasting. You can't have everything. You're that person who's like, what bending would you have in Avatar: The Last Airbender? And you'd be like, I want to be the Avatar. And like, no, motherfucker, you can't be the Avatar. One person in billions gets to be the Avatar. Like, you gotta pick one. My weaknesses would be black cats and the weeping willow magic tree. Black cats are never a weakness. They're just sweet little babies. And I'm not watching a show. I'm watching Theme Park Worldwide because I love my theme parks. And I recommend everyone watch at least one of his videos because, like, I love him. He's so... I'm not saying it to be mean. Like, he's really awkward in a way that is, like, super endearing. And he's, like, so passionate about, like, roller coasters and theme parks. It's, like, it's one of the most endearing things I've, like, ever fucking seen. And I love theme parks too, so I like watching these. You should do your stretches again. I'll do that after the stream. Australian MasterChef. Contestants look better than the American contestants. Didn't matter what their race was or body type, they all looked like computer generated. And it sounds like Gordon because he's British. I want to see how many holes he has in them socks. Today there's none. Thank you very much. I threw away all my socks that had holes in them. For the new Zatanna movie, if they go for a darker feel for her, like her Seven Soldiers storyline, I'd be okay with that. Because that's dark, but it's not, like, hideously fucked up. So I'm cool with that. I feel like if I ever wanted to get superpowers, I would go for reality manipulation or time travel. Those are, like, the pinnacle of superpowers. I think the last one suits me better since I can be a bit nostalgic sometimes. Just be careful. You never know what you might fuck up with some time travel. I guess that's true sometime. And I did not forget the stream. I just had to shit. Thank you for all bringing it up. I'll tell a story. What do you think happened? Yeah, you guys can make up whatever you want. And Justin Bell, I just said what I was doing. I don't give a fuck. Australian MasterChef is crazy good. It's like, I need to watch that. I love MasterChef. Just calling H&R Block. It's gonna be so behind in the comments. Yeah, I am. It's going pretty good, CVB. I'm just tired. Just fell into a deep sadness because I was about to DoorDash an 8 count from Chick-fil-A, but it's Sunday. Aww. Yeah, Chick-fil-A will get you like that. Yes, Inside Number 9 is on the list. Because it sounds cool. Your chair moved by itself not so long after you got up. That had to have been Scooby. Unless the place is haunted. And, you know, if it is, what's up? I hope you're not my sleep paralysis demon. What was I saying about be so in your face? Wasn't trying to sound like a conservative. Like, can you gay people just be private about it? It doesn't have to be so in your face. Oh, that was about the rape thing and things being so dramatic. I can't eat Chick-fil-A, not because of their gay thing, but I can't pay for that soggy. It's not soggy. I've heard so many people say their chicken is soggy. I have never had a soggy piece of chicken from Chick-fil-A. I have from Popeyes, and I have from Raising Cane's. Never had a soggy piece of chicken from Chick-fil-A. Not even one time. Y'all are crazy. My manager and I were having this argument because she said the same thing, and I was like, I don't know where you went or what person you pissed off that day. I have never had that. How did I deal with cheating? Well, the first one, I didn't know I got cheated on. She broke up with me and then told me later, like, oh, you know, it's hooking up with this other guy. And I was like, fuck you, bitch. And then the second time I got cheated on, I told her to go fuck herself, and that was that. I don't put up with that shit. Like, cheating is that's a one time you're out kind of thing. I don't forgive for that. Hey, Jesse. Black and conscious. You say that, but I don't know. You can fuck up anything if you try hard enough. I hope you had a nice Easter too, Jesse. Static Shock is supposedly getting a film, yes, and that would be cool. Virginia Tobacco. Want to be the reverse Avatar? The anti-Avatar in Korra, he was just a waterbender who somehow was more powerful than the regular Avatar. I'm like, I call bullshit on that. But Korra was always getting her ass beat in The Legend of Korra. Pink Kryptonite can make you gay. Oh yeah, I forgot that actually was a storyline. I can imagine a gay villain's evil plan gone wrong because even gay Superman would not be in it. Yeah. I love Static Shock the show. Yeah, me too. It's amazing and belonging the animated universe along with BTAS. I mean, I'd be fine with seeing it in live action if they do it right. Would you consider the Scarlet Witch too powerful? They say she's supposed to be a villain in the new Doctor Strange movie. However, I think she would have a movie by herself. You see, in the comics, yes, I think she's a little too powerful. In the movies, even with her huge power upgrade that she just had, they always put like limits on at least Marvel villains and heroes. They're never like too ridiculously powerful. I know someone's gonna be like Captain Marvel, and I'm like, she's not that powerful though. Like, she's really strong, she's really powerful, but she also got her ass kicked by Thanos, and I don't know. I think it's different. I think DC sometimes just goes too far with like making their heroes or villains so strong. I'm like, it doesn't need to be that crazy, man. Like, I know some people like it because, you know, it's gods among men kind of thing, but it's not really for me all the time. So we should basically have every other power, since that's what magic allows you to do. Yeah, whatever. Could there technically be two avatars at once, since the dark opposite spirit of Rava was equally powerful and could take on the four elements? Except that's the thing, they didn't. Like, the evil, I don't remember whether it was Rava, and I don't remember what the evil one was called, but he had a host and became the dark avatar, but he still could only waterbend. So I was like, bitch, ain't that special. I really didn't like that storyline either. I thought that was really lame. Take shit and stay ready. You never know when someone is gonna offer to top. True. You don't know good chicken if you don't like Chick-fil-A. Whoever says that need to get cleared. Thank you. I can't eat Popeyes anymore. The food is not good. All salt, no flavor. I've never been a huge Popeyes fan. It's okay. I had soggy KFC once. I've had soggy KFC too. Didn't have KFC for years after that. Don't know how you fuck up KFC. I mean, you just hit them on a bad day. Someone can do it. And yeah, I didn't. Anyway, I'm going to watch the Great Canadian Baking Show finale and then feel hungry, but it's late to snack. Sounds like a plan. Hey, Levon. No, I'm not bi. Sorry, Levon. No, that was back in high school when I was not out yet, and I didn't realize that I was gay. So I had many girlfriends. See you later, Cal. Popeye's fries are the best fast food fries, only second to Zaxby's. I'm not a fan. I don't like crinkle cut fries. I think that's really lazy. Like, people say Raising Cane's fries are really good because they're basically the same as Zaxby's, and I'm like, I don't like that, man. I have the really weird opinion though of I think In-N-Out fries are the best out of all of them, and everyone's like, you're insane. And I'm like, I don't like salty ass fries. I like my unsalted, like super fresh fries from In-N-Out. He gay as fuck. Perhaps it was just the fast food location they went to, like the Popeyes closest to me overcooks their food, which is why I don't visit that certain establishment. I mean, that's probably what it is, because I've been to like a Jack in the Box where one place I always get like a really stale, hard ass hash brown, and then there's another one a little further away from me that has really, really good ones. So yeah, I think it's just the place you go to. No, Justin, that's not why she cheated. She cheated because she was an asshole. That was long before anyone suspected. That was long before I suspected. She was just a dick. I love Jean Grey from the X-Men. I do too. And I think when she's Jean Grey, she's not too overpowered. But when she's Phoenix, yeah, it's a little much. Hey! I will, Angel Lover. So we're gonna act like Deathstroke, a whole human, ain't beat Superman. Come on now, Marvel fans. Okay, but even when that happened, I called bullshit. I'm like, no. They basically just made Superman as dumb as humanly possible for that to happen. And I'm like, he's not that stupid. Like, come on. Vatu, thank you. Didn't like that. Not a fan. I think I have strep. I held in a sneeze a few days ago and my Adam's apple fucking popped. Ow. I think you might have just fucked up your Adam's apple. If it doesn't get better in like a week, you might want to go to a doctor just to make sure you didn't like tear something. King Kong did well in the box office, Grace said. I mean, good for a pandemic, yes, but still not quite there. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of dry too. Log The Simpsons into WebMD. Well, that's your first problem. And the consensus is that I have lung cancer. So I'll be spending the rest of the week roaming around the living room, slowly touching things. Kind of at a point where if I can't make it, I don't want it. Nah, I'm definitely not at that point. Because there's a lot that I can't make. Checkers has the best fries. Yeah, I mean, they're good. Michael Flexen having many girlfriends back when many people in high school can't get one. Well, I mean, to me it's not a flex because it was all basically just a series of me not getting it. And I was like, oh, that's why I didn't enjoy any of my relationships. In-N-Out fries are great, thank you. I'm started talking about fast food, I'm hungry now. Well, some fast food is real good. McDonald's fries are super overrated in my opinion. They're really salty. And I'm like, can I get a little bit of fries with my salt? God damn. I just said she's a dick because I don't like to say bitch. I feel like it's kind of, I don't know the right way to say it. I guess demeaning to call a woman a bitch because it's like the go-to insult for women. You know, I try to mix it up. She's an asshole. She's a dick. Wendy's is the only place who can pull off extremely lightly seasoned fries. Wendy's fries are pretty good. So is Avatar the best thing to watch when getting high? For me, it seems to be here lately. That's why I had to stop Googling things. I'm a hypochondriac. Yeah, I kind of am too. And I would freak myself out so much doing that kind of shit. I mean, I think we are going back to normal sooner than you think. But I think it's going to be one of those things where it's like some states are back to normal sooner than you think. But not all of them. So depending on where you live, you might have a long wait. But depending on... Or, you know, like, if you live in a state where that's not an issue, then yeah, you're going back to normal a lot faster than you think. The elements didn't come for Rava, though. The bending came from the turtles. Yeah, Rava just enabled Wand to switch elements and have unlimited mana. Yeah. The guy against Superman was a whole trained boxer. Was trained by Wonder Woman, Black Canary, and Batman through the... Yep. My dad gets McDonald's fries with no salt and he tears them up. I might like that better, actually. I didn't cook anything for Easter. I had to work. Since I'm sick, I couldn't cook, so I hate to instruct my fiance and our 11-year-old we're babysitting on how to making beer braised rabbit with a side of deviled eggs. I hate deviled eggs. I don't know. I don't know why. I really don't like deviled eggs, but rabbit sounds really good. Silver Sight. Yes, it was. It really was. We watched, guess what episodes we watched, too? We watched The Storm, The Blue Spirit, and The Fortune Teller. Oh, and The Deserter. All while I was, like, super high. And I was like, man, this is some good shit. I still say The Blue Spirit is the best episode of Book 1. That was so good. It was the one thing the movie almost got right. It was so close. Like, there for a second they were like onto something and then they still fucked that up, but that was the best part of the really terrible movie. I like the curly fries at Arby's. I do too. They're not spicy, but they have like spice to them, which is good. So that's why I don't enjoy any of that groping and blowjobs. Well, I never got any of that either. I was too shy as a kid. I should have cooked myself, as gross as those two demographics are. Well, you know. Just say she's a cock, so no one knows what to say after that. I just don't really like the word. Does anyone else have like a hard time saying that word? I don't know why, but I don't like saying it. Am I the only one who thinks Taco Bell is just the worst thing to have ever existed? I don't like Taco Bell either. Not only do I think it's not that good, it always fucks my stomach up to like oblivion and back again, so yeah, I'm not a fan. Feel sorry for you out in Vegas, no Waffle House. I got plenty of Waffle House visits when I had my many visits to Georgia, but yeah, I miss them because that shit good. I think it might have changed now, but I remember it being one of the only places you could actually like smoke in the Waffle House, which I didn't like, but the place was so good. And some chicken and waffles. Didn't cook for Easter, but I did order, and it makes me not want to order ever again. Should have went to Trader Joe's. Man, Trader Joe's is so weird. Like, it's not a bad store or anything, but there's so many things about Trader Joe's. I'm like, this place is fucking weird, dude. Just sneezing all over the place. Had to remind everyone to wash their hands every time. And just be careful. Goodbye, handsome head injury. Have a good night. We are all still stuck in March 2020 status here. It's depressing to think about. I'm sorry. Vegas really all back to normal, but with marks. I mean, it's all back to normal just with... Oh, masks. Yeah. Basically, yes. It really is. The only thing that's not back to normal is we haven't really started our shows yet. As soon as that happens, then yeah, we're basically back to normal, which is so weird. Because like a month ago, we weren't. It all just happened so fast. But the news is only focusing on Texas and Florida, and I'm like, well, we're kind of doing the same shit. We just haven't gotten rid of our mask mandate. As long as it wasn't the Great Divide. I skipped that episode every single time. Like, I've watched it maybe twice out of the 6 or 7 times I've watched the show. And I just can't. That episode is like filler and not the good kind of filler. Like, The Fortune Teller is the good kind of filler. I really like that episode, but it's a filler one. The Great Divide? No. Like, that shit is just fucking, ugh, so boring. The only cool part about it is I think that's the first time you see Katara use the water whip, and I was like, ooh, look at you go. And that was it. Deviled eggs are a perennial favorite. Man, you don't like anything good. I guess not. I mean, most people I know love deviled eggs. I don't know why. I think it tastes really fucking weird. White Castle's not bad. It's not good either. I had a cough, so I googled my symptoms. Turns out I'm pregnant, bipolar man with a tumor on my stomach. Black and Conscious, you should. I'm wholeheartedly enjoying my rewatch of Avatar. Watch the Firebending Masters High. Ooh, that would be a good idea. I mean, I'm going in order, so it's going to take me a little while to get to that point, but yeah, that'll be a good one. No Eater festivities with roommates? Oh, Easter. No. One of my roommates isn't even back home yet because he also had to work. And the other one is playing video games like normal. I thought about doing the same. I kind of wanted to play some Skyrim tonight. So I recently just restarted playing it, and I'm like, oh, this shit's fun. Get it to feel like a dumpster fire. It's drunk food like Taco Bell, and then you feel like a cow later. I don't even think it's good drunk food. I'd rather go to like Roberto's or like Don Tortaco or something. Speaking of Chick-fil-A, here in Georgia they have different types of Chick-fil-A. Truett's the Dwarf House and the Truett's Hawaii themed restaurant. Anyway, I never saw any of that when I was out in Georgia. I miss their blueberry cheesecake. Ooh, that sounds good. Really stuck to the Mormon boy image before coming out, huh? I mean, not Mormon boy, but just I was just really shy. People would always be like, you gotta get out of your shell a little bit, do crazy shit. And I'm like, I can't, man. Like, it's not who I am. And now I'm much less like that. I'm still kind of shy, but not like that. Sadly, Chipotle also always wrecks my stomach. Yes, it does for me too, but it's worth the pain because that actually tastes amazing. It's gremlin meat put in a grinder. Taco Bell's just okay literally, but catch me drunk, I'll tear some Taco Bell down. Yeah, no, even when I'm drunk, I'm like, nah, not Taco Bell. I think I only go for those little Cinnabon things that have like the icing filling in them or something. Those are good. They also fuck my stomach up though. And no breakfast sandwich tonight. I just had a Jack in the Crack. Never been to a Waffle House. That's some good shit. Waffle House's floor is so sticky like all the time, but the food hits every time, so I can't complain. Yeah, you don't go there because it's like fine dining. You go there because that shit slaps. Someone said Trader Joe's is the front for aliens. Cause I've seen that. I saw a TikTok about that. That was why I was like, it is a weird place, dude. It really is like what aliens think people want to eat. Like the more you look at it, you're like, wow, it really is weird. Love Waffle House, the only place you get a good meal and a live boxing match. True. Trader Joe's got me through the pandemic. None of my local grocery stores had frozen veggies, just Trader Joe's. None of your local grocery stores have any frozen veggies? You can buy the Waffle House mix on their website. Ooh. Wait, how much is it? Is it weird being in a Vegas crowd again? Yeah, it's weird, but I'm so ready for things to go back to normal. I don't even care. I'm like, sure, whatever. I'm like, whatever. I do still give people side eyes, though, when they're not wearing their masks. Because they know they're supposed to. They'll, like, be on the elevators by themselves, and the door will open, and they'll have their mask off, and they'll look at me like, ooh, ooh. I'm like, yeah, bitch, put it on. Oh, see, I said bitch. I'm trying to stop. We don't need to talk about it, Gene Lex. The workers are always fighting, but it's funny to watch. Another good one to watch high is The Boiling Rock. Part 1 or 2, or both. Do you like egg salad? Not particularly. I don't like boiled eggs. Like, that's kind of my thing. Like, if it's a boiled egg, anything, I'm like, nah. Not for me. I'll eat sunny side up eggs over easy, scrambled. Just not boiled eggs. I don't like boiled eggs. Immediately regret White Castle after eating it, but I do eat it because I don't love myself. Super random, weird, but I just got a flash of what you're gonna look like when you're in your late 50s, early 60s. Why? Comic graphic novel Katara, along with most of the other characters, have so many great feats that would have been amazing to see. What's up?
You streaming right now?
Yeah.
Let me tell your streamers something.
Why? What?
What up, my peeps? I just lost 100 pounds today.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Thank you, thank you. I've been so excited about it all day.
Did you tell people at work too?
Yeah. Just like that too. What up, my peeps?
Lost 100 pounds today. I lost it all today.
All today. It was a real hard night.
I was telling them how we got high and watched Avatar last night.
Oh yeah. Well, I get high and watch Avatar every night.
Well, yeah, but I watched it with you.
Yeah.
So. I want to drown in that Chick-fil-A sauce. I like it, but I don't think it's like amazing. It's basically just honey mustard, like really good honey mustard. Raimi, that's because you're not American. No, the quesarito is kind of good. Okay. It's true. Wow, seems like a vortex of bad shit. How likely is it you'll get shot? You have like a 50-50 chance, but that's what makes it fun. I'm like, I feel like IHOP has never been as, I don't know, wild as Waffle House. Who was your least favorite character from Avatar? Are we talking like main characters or like side characters? Because my least favorite character... Shit. I like so many of them. I guess, oh no, I don't remember his name. Shit. Someone help me. The leader of... No, I can't even think of the organization's name. Why am I blanking on this? The leader of the fucking... The motherfucking... what is it? The Dai Li. The leader of the Dai Li. Who was that? What was that guy's name? Something Fang. Lo Fang? I don't fucking remember. He's probably my least favorite character. An interesting-ish one, but I just hated him so much. I could never forgive what he did to Appa. But least favorite of, like, the main characters, like the main heroes, probably Suki. But I really liked her. Just out of everyone, I'm like, you're probably the one I like the least. Oh, SCAD? I tried to get into SCAD at Savannah. That shit was hard. They didn't think my art was good enough. How does the bars go and not have masks? I mean, you just don't wear them, basically. Like, you wear them to walk into the bar, and then you take them off as soon as you get there. Does that make any sense? No, but that's how it works. It's kind of the same thing at the pool. I know a couple of people who got COVID after being vaccinated. It's because they were careless, and it pissed me off. Still waiting for my vaccine. I mean, even if you are careless, it's pretty unlikely for you to get COVID after getting vaccinated. Or at least suffer, like, really bad complications after getting vaccinated. But still, yeah. You gotta still be careful. No, I don't like boiled eggs. I really don't. How did my local grocery stores not open? It was constantly sold out from March to December. Who's calling me at 9 o'clock at night? Mallory, no, not right now. Hey.
We're calling you at 9 o'clock.
You're watching the stream?
Yes.
I can never do anything without you knowing what I'm doing now.
I told her not to.
Why is it so bright in there? It looks like it's sunny. And it's okay.
Because it's always sunny in Philadelphia.
I hate that show, but alright. What you guys up to?
Say Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Take it back.
Happy Easter. Take what back? I'm not taking back Always Sunny in Philadelphia is good. I don't like that show.
Well, I'm in the shower.
What?
Look.
You're cutting out.
On the big screen. We love you.
Love you too. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Aw, it's my sister, everybody. And my nephew. And I'll pass on the congratulations to the roomie. Simtown. My young nephew is watching. Watch yourself. When you're in your 50s, you'll probably look 20 or 30. I'll probably still look 12. Like, let's be real. When they tried to turn away from pancakes and waffles and rebrand. Well, live for honey mustard, though. Well, then, yeah. That's, like, the best sauce for you. I'm sorry, Mallory. I don't like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I don't like the characters. They piss me off. There are some really funny episodes, though. I'll give you that. I call Chick-fil-A honey mustard basic bitch sauce. It's not that bad. It's just, I don't know. It's honey mustard. Like, it's not crazy or anything. Curious if you'll look 12 and just one day drop to 60 all of a sudden. I mean, that's probably what will actually happen, yes. McDonald's hot mustard is the sauce. Nah, I don't really like mustard. Honey mustard is the only kind of mustard I can really stand. Every time my cousin goes to IHOP, she gets chicken, never pancake. How do you not get pancakes at IHOP? IHOP is not trash. IHOP is actually, like, pretty bomb. Main and side, I guess. Alright, well, I'm glad I answered both. What I love about New England is all about the old school diners. Oh, what I love about New England. I mean, old school diners are good. They kind of hurt my stomach too, but it's good. And for real, Ramy. And yep, the dialy. Thank you. Azula is great, Black and Conscious. I agree. She's like one of the best characters on the entire show. Every time she shows up, I fangirl a little bit harder. I didn't say I didn't like Suki. I just said out of the main heroes, she's the one I'm the least interested in. But I do really like her. Remember when my waitress cried at IHOP because I told her she forgot my blueberries for my pancakes? Oh, you know, there was a lot more going on there. Like something, she was just having the worst day ever. That was just the icing on the cake. Nope, we're not talking about the word. Why am I not with them for Easter? Because I had work. How many times do I have to say it? I came home and I nearly passed out. The only thing I had enough energy to do was to turn on a stream because all I'm doing is sitting here talking. You on the mom side of the family, lucky you. What do you mean? Like the mom side of the family is the one that likes me? I guess. Nah, not much tea, Alfonso. Just chit-chatting. Everybody in your family has seen Westworld except for you, right? No, not everyone, but a lot of them, yes. And I lied to a lot of them and said that I watched it. I was like, oh yeah, it's a great show. It's so good. I love that part with the, yeah, that part. Everyone's just like, oh my god, it's so good. I'm like, sure. I'll watch it eventually. IHOP's burgers are amazing. I have never had a burger at IHOP. I tried to eat on the old school diner when I'm in America. Yeah, you should. Oh my god, did I reach the end of the comments? That's crazy. Didn't think I would. And I'm being strict on the stream tonight. I'm ending the stream in 12 minutes. I can't stay up super late tonight. I got work again tomorrow. I'm going to bed early too because I'm so tired. Reach this ass whooping. Come and get it. You think my ass is going to be the one that gets whooped? We'll see about that. Oh, I guess the pool story is kind of tea. A little bit, yeah. Season 1 of Westworld is hands down one of the best writing on television. Sure, yeah. I loved it too. Because I'm tired, Simtown. I'm very tired. I'm barely able to keep my eyes open. Ooh. Rogue. There's a lot of shows that are hella confusing that I feel like I follow pretty well. So I might be able to not find it confusing. Really? Well, that was ironic because I was just about to head in for the night. Well, stick around for the last 11 minutes then. Chamomile tea is pretty good, actually. Don't see the screen. Like, let's fucking go. Good night, Silversight. I hope my answers were sufficient. Because I do really want to do the Avatar: The Last Airbender video. Like, I'm excited to do that. Is Westworld good? I'm not sure. Oh, it's great. It's so good. I've seen it every episode. Go back to the 50s boy band look. What is that? Like when I cut my hair? I do need a haircut. And I plan on doing that soon. Actually, I due up tomorrow. See what we get. Alright, hell yes. Please do. And sleep well. Don't end the live. Go splash some water in your face to wake you up. I can't. I really gotta go to bed. I'm dying right now. 50s boy band with the porn stash. I'll give it a try. Alright, Black and Conscious. Let's go, round 2. We're closing to 70s porn star. Hey, some of the 70s stuff is really good. Is the Avatar stream going to be on high? No. I can't have like a thoughtful conversation when I'm high. Like I need to be present. I'll do that after. Which decade is the best porn? My nephew is watching. In the 70s. No stretches. I'm too tired to even stretch. My instinct is official Black God just ran me, add me. No, yeah, I forgot about your private chat that you guys have. What should we all talk about for the last 7.5 minutes? Kaika, if you're still watching, you the best. I am too tired to function. I already know tomorrow at work I'm going to be like a zombie. And be like, Michael, can you go set this? And I'll be like, yeah. I sure can. I don't need to join that, no. I have to keep it PG now. He watches a lot of them. Hey Vera, sorry, you popped in right when we were about to end it. Got about 7 minutes left, but I'm glad you're here. No Angel Lover, absolutely not. Sun is getting low. Yes, these sweatpants are comfortable. I like to wear them when I'm at home. Favorite characters in TV and cinema? I mean, you can't just hit me with something that wide range. Like, you gotta give me a show or a movie. Like, I can't narrow it down. I don't have, like, a favorite character of all television and cinema. Did you just say I don't got no lips? I have, like, way thicker lips than pretty much every other white person you've probably ever met. It's the same pants, or you have multiple pairs. It's the same ones. I wash them. Don't worry. Favorite Euphoria character? Well, I've already said it, but I think Cassie is my favorite Euphoria character. What? What do you mean the lips are so far away? Far away from what? There are adults here. I'm an adult, leave me alone. My favorite Euphoria character is Kat. Because she, honestly, everybody got on my nerves and she kind of gives me life. I like Kat, but she's making some dumb choices. But so is everybody. What do you mean I should get more rest? I sleep a full 7-8 hours every single night. I can't sleep any more than that. It's not healthy to sleep more than that. I'm just tired. Work harder than everyone else at my job because people want to be lazy as fuck. Someone's got to do the work. Favorite genre of film? Probably like a drama thriller is my favorite. You guys sleep? Why are y'all acting like you've never come home from a long day at work and been really tired? Like, fucking A. No, not another one. This goddamn mask knee is killing me. The other one went away and now I got a new one. Fuck. Yeah, you should. Jules and Rue are annoying. I don't think they're annoying. They're just not my favorite. Oh yeah, the Maddie stand. So you're like the student who does everything in the group project? I am. And that was me in high school too. I was the person who did everything in the group project. I haven't watched any social media in months. I studied and passed my Series 7 exam. It's great to see your face again. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad to see you back in here too. I'm sorry that I'm ending the stream in just a couple minutes, but I'm glad we got to catch each other for a moment. Maybe you need another injection. I do need my next COVID shot on Wednesday. I think people are too harsh on the characters from Euphoria and not making the right choices. They are teenagers. I mean, that's kind of how I view it as well. It's a different one, Simtown, and I'm going to touch it more. I'm going to fucking rub the oil in. And yeah, they're teenagers. Like, they're gonna make some poor choices, but I mean, I could still criticize them for it. But I don't hate them for it. The only person I think I hate for the choices that they're making are Maddie and Nate. Those two, I don't care how old you are. Like, you know better than that. So go to sleep on stream, then we'll be all good. Nah. Maybe someday. And I will sleep in 2 minutes. Nate is a sexy monster. He is sexy, but he's so fucked. Like, I can't deal with him. Got a diaper rash. Thanks. Performing your heart out in your high school skits on YouTube. Your classmates are doing the bare minimum. Okay, well, I don't necessarily agree with that. Some of my classmates, I think, did way better than I did. Oh, thank you, Dark Energy. Or Dark Energy. I keep getting that wrong every time. What do you think about Matt Gates? Do I know who that is? What? Did this just happen? Okay, yeah, this just happened. I was like, did I just not know about this shit? This only happened 4 days ago. What? I mean, again, it's not surprising he's a Republican, but what? Like how I say it's not surprising, and then I'm just like, what? But still, like, how does anyone do something like this? I mean, I suppose he hasn't been proven guilty or anything. He's being investigated for it, but Jesus Christ. We thought about doing a full-length reaction video and putting it on Patreon or something. I have thought about it, but I don't think it would be worth it. Although I have a feeling I will be doing a live reaction for The Falcon and the Winter Soldier this week, so you'll have that to look forward to. I have a drag performance this Wednesday. Ooh, nice. Wonder where the other brother is. There are 3 kids in the family picture. Which older brother? Other brother? Who are you talking about? Is that something to do with Matt Gates? Oh yeah, I forgot that's part of the passport fund. How was the theme park? It was great. I did go, and I had a lot of fun. I did almost throw up at the end of it, but not because of the roller coasters. It's because I went on the spinning rides, the flat rides, like over and over and over again, and that wasn't a wise choice. But it was fun. I think I might go again on Tuesday. Maybe. I don't know. I might just be too tired and be like, screw it, I'm just going to stay home. And QAnon has not said anything yet. Well, they only think Hollywood and liberals are part of the sex trafficking thing. I'm sure QAnon, if they had anything to say about this, would say, oh, well, see, they're framing him for doing it because they're doing it. It's like, okay. Okay. And yeah, I'm thinking it will be Simtown. Oh, and Euphoria. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think they ever mentioned the other brother. Let him marinate. How many rides did you go on? There's only 2 roller coasters there, but there's like 10 flat rides to go on, and we went on everything that we could. There's only 1 ride that was shut down. I was there for like 4 hours. Not a super long time. Because, yeah, after I started feeling sick, I was like, alright, let's dip. If I'm going to throw up, I'm not doing it here in front of all these people. Of course he is. Of course he is, Angel Lover. Of course he is. We'll have with the Australians by the pool tomorrow. Hopefully. Today there were nothing but, I shouldn't say ugly guys, but there weren't any super hot guys. And I was like, aw, Drats. You look like Cat's boyfriend on Euphoria. People have said that, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Out of all the characters, he's the one I think I'm the most like. By yourself, you should have invited me. I should have invited a lot of people, but I needed my me time, and I didn't go by myself. I went with my roommate. But if I go again on Tuesday, I'm going by myself, just because I need alone time. All right, I'm 3 minutes over, so we're ending this stream now. Got distracted and started reading. You're still talking? Well, no, I'm about to stop now. I work in customer service, Levon. You got to be able to talk all day, 8 hours straight. But thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. Glad to have chit-chatted with y'all. And Sugarfoot. But yeah, I will see you all later. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. And no stream tomorrow because I need to sit down and film Blood of Zeus. So you can all expect that video tomorrow night. Or for some of you, it would probably be Tuesday, early morning. But, you know. Will you stop about the rash? There is no rash. I just have a pimple. Not used to live ending this early. I know, I'm sorry. I'm really tired. I gotta end this one. So good night, everybody. I'll see you all later. And that is about it.